after the pledge, you could still remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, please remain standing for a moment of silence to commemorate Patriot Day and the victims of 9/11, 2001. Thank you. Board President to advise members of the audience that they may address the board regarding agenda items after the superintendent's report. Only those members whose names and addresses are listed on the sign-in sheet available prior to the start of the meeting will be recognized during new business. The chairperson will limit discussions of any item by the public to 3 minutes in order for the board to expeditiously conduct its business. Superintendent's report.
Thank you, Mr. Rooney. Good evening, everyone. I am pleased to share that we've had a strong start to the year. Our schools and grounds were fully prepared to welcome students and staff. I want to thank our custodial staff, our clerical staff, our grounds crews, our administrators, and everyone involved in making sure that our buildings were ready for our kids and staff. So thank you. We also use the summer months to do a lot of curriculum writing for our students, for our teachers, make sure that they're ready to provide our students with the best possible education. One of the highlights this summer was the fact that we had elementary teachers really getting professionally developed in the science of reading. So they did a great job with that, and that was led by our Director of Humanities, and our building principals definitely were hands-on and worked with the staff. This year's theme is Better Together. It's already shining through in the collaboration of our staff, the engagement of our students, and the support of our families. I'm confident that together we are set for a successful and inspiring year ahead. And before I close, I'd like to acknowledge the 24th anniversary of September 11th. As a school community, we honor the memory of those who were lost, and we keep their families, friends, and loved ones in our thoughts. We also recognize the courage of first responders and all who served that day. We will never forget. Thank you.
Angel, you have a Board of Education student member report?
Yes, I do. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the student body, I'm excited to welcome you all back as we begin a new school year. There's a lot of excitement in the building as students reconnect after the summer. We are especially happy to welcome our new principal, Mr. Montemirano, whose leadership is already helping to re-energize the school community. Student government recently held its first meeting, and we look forward to sharing our work and ideas with the board soon. We also have a number of upcoming events. Our club fair will be taking place on the 15th, giving students a chance to get involved. The pep rally is on the 26th, and the homecoming parade and game will be on the 27th, so make sure to come out to Main Street and show your support at 10 a.m. Grade level assemblies will also be held this following Monday to review school policies, and fall sports are already underway, with our teams working hard and showing great spirit. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Public comments on agenda items only. Okay. Certified personnel. The recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education hereby approves the resignations, terminations, leaves of absences, position abolitions, employment appointments, tenure appointments, and salary changes in accordance with the applicable provisions of the education law and civil service law as cited in the certified personnel attachments. Can I have a motion?
Motion. Second.
Motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so this evening we have the honor and pleasure of giving Dr. O'Rourke tenure. She has earned tenure. She has been in our district for over 20 years. She has served as elementary school principal, executive director of special education, and now as assistant superintendent for human resource. It is an absolute pleasure and honor to work with you, and the community is very proud to have you here, and we look forward to many more years with you here.
7.2, non-certified personnel. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the Board of Education hereby approves of resignations, terminations, and leaves of absence, position abolitions, employment appointments, tenure appointments, and salary changes in accordance with the applicable provisions of the education law and civil service law as cited in the non-certified personnel attachments. Can I have a motion?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
7.3, be it resolved upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the Board of Education hereby approves the consultant agreement between John V. Dolan and the East Islip School District effective September 11th, 2025. Can I have a motion?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
No, I'm gonna have fun with this. I said no in 2015, I gotta be consistent.
Okay, so 4-1. I'll call him later. Okay, 8.1, items to remove from the consent agenda. Any items you want removed? 9.1, consent agenda items 9.2 through 9.20. Be it resolved that upon recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the Board of Education hereby approves consent agenda items 9.2 through 9.20 in accordance with the action presented for each item. Can I have a motion?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I just want to highlight some things on the consent agenda. One of them is that on March
less than 0.27%,
Would have been a negative number?
potentially.
Thank you.
I just want to add, though, that we have seen ridership increase tremendously on our buses. So thank you to the board for approval.
Okay. Any public comments? Gigi, Doris? Nothing. All right. The next Board of Education regular business meeting will be held on Thursday, October 9th, 2025. Can I get a motion to
Motion.
adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.